Hey Jessica, this is Steven. We spoke a little bit earlier today. In this video, I'm going to be going over three things that you can actually start doing today that'll start helping you rank above your competitors there in the Raleigh area and get you more jobs. Now, if by the end of this video you can see that I actually have the technical know-how to get this done, you can just reach back out to me and we can chat. Or if you just want to take this information and implement it yourself, that's fine as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I might cough a little bit, but it sounds worse than it is. But anyway, the three things I'll be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your homepage here. I mean, really your entire website, but primarily your homepage. Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words on a homepage of when dealing with service-based industries such as yours. It gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services. Now, I went ahead and pulled up a couple of your competitors here. First one is this Count Juncula of Raleigh. This page is the number one page right now in the Google search results for junk removal in the Raleigh area. And I went ahead and threw them into a tool here that I subscribe to called Raleigh. Now, this tool is really cool, and it pretty much gives me like a behind the scenes view, if it'll come up here, a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. Now, their like I said, their location page is currently being found for 62 keywords, and it has been clicked on 608 times just in the past 30 days. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool here, and your website is currently being found for 5 keywords, but it was not clicked on at all. And I'm going to show you why. Now, first, let's go back to our competitor, and this is their Raleigh page, Count Juncula. And if you click on that number, on the keywords number here, it'll actually pull up a list. I'm sorry, everything's refreshing now. So I apologize for this. It's going to pull up a list of all the keywords Google is finding them for right now. So the ones we want to really concentrate on are these keywords with the locations attached to them. These are we call them location-based uh, buyer intent keywords. And so junk removal Raleigh NC, just this term alone, was searched on about 640 times in the past 30 days. And their web page was clicked on 231 times just for that one, right? And they've got all these that they've been clicked on. So let's go ahead and look at your keyword. So it says you're being found for 5, but when I click on that, it only brings up 4. So you've got some of these on here, like the Durham ones, and then you've got Raleigh that actually get good search volume. You don't have the big one, but they're finding you for it, but you're not being clicked. And the reason why is this position right here. You're for each of these, like 56, that's actually on the 6th page, and these other 3 are on the 7th page, right? So first thing first, we want to get you all the relevant keywords. So we can go back to our competitor here and look at all their keywords. You want to go down this list and grab all the the keywords that are relative to your services and your locations that you serve, and you want to put them on your website accordingly, right? And not just once, but you'd want to find out how many times they have them on their site. And for each of those keywords, however many times they have them on, you want to put them on one more time on your site. That way you actually beat them out on the content front. Now I'm going to explain in a little bit why you are on the lower pages even while you're being found for the keywords. And I'll show you what you can do to actually get up on page 1 and start getting clicks. But first, I want to show you citations now. So we went over content. Second thing are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like junk removal Raleigh NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these businesses in this section. We call it the map pack. This is your Google business profile. Now, most people believe the main driving factor in getting ranked in the map pack are the reviews. That's not the case. The main factor are actually what we call citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are Yelp, White Pages, Yellow Pages, Angie. There's a ton of them, and I'm sure your company already has a bunch, as most do. But we find it's usually the businesses that have like between 200 and 300 citations that end up doing really well in this map pack here. The good news is there's tools that will actually show us what citations these businesses have. So, for example, say we find that Count Juncula's Raleigh site has 250 citations. You would go down that list, you'd match them citation for citation all the way down, throw on an extra like 50 to 100, and that should ensure you a spot probably on the top of this map pack. Okay. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results listing. Now, the number one spot here captures right around 40% of all clicks. So the map pack is 45 split up between the three businesses. This spot right here, number one spot, is right around 40% all by itself. Main factor here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks, it's essentially other websites out there with a link on their website somewhere that when somebody clicks it, it links back to your site. Now, Google uses these links, these backlinks. It's kind of like an online referral system. And the more relevant that site is that's linking back to you, the better for you. And what I mean by that, say you have like a local blog page or a popular industry related site that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to push you up in Google's rankings. But since you guys are a junk removal company, say you have a pizza a website like Pizza Hut, very popular, gets a lot of traffic, and they're linking back to you, but it's not going to do you any good for ranking purposes because you guys don't sell pizza. Now, I pulled up the other main competitor here, Junk King, and this is their Raleigh page, and I threw them into the same tool. So you can see they were clicked on 617 times in the past 30 days. But what I want to focus on are the backlinks, what we were just talking about. Now, just to be clear, it's through your content, specifically the keywords that Google finds you for what people are searching for. So you're on their radar. But that's when you're on their radar, right? But it's through your backlinks, the quality and the relevance of your backlinks that Google determines where to rank you, right? And that's why you're ranked down low, what I was showing you earlier, for those keywords. This is a backlinking problem, and that's what I'm going over here now. So the competitor has 241 backlinks coming from 41 websites. And it's through these websites that they're getting the backlinks from, the relevance and the quality of the websites. That's what's resulting in Google pushing them up, right? So you guys, let's go back to your page. You have 166 backlinks coming from 56 other websites. So I believe you're beating them out. So no, you're not beating them out. But like I said, it's not about the numbers. I was going to say it looked like you were beating them out by the numbers, but it's not the numbers. It's the relevance and the quality of the backlinks. So we know it's through the websites they're getting their backlinks from that's driving them up. So we can simply just click on this number right here. They call it referring domains. And that'll pull up a list of all the websites they're getting backlinks from. And what you could do is go down this list and get backlinks from all these websites yourself. Now, if you were to do this and go down the entire list, and this is assuming by this point your content and your keywords are correct, right? And you're beating them out with the content, and then you match them up with the backlinks, you would put yourself in contention for this number one spot. You might even grab it, but to really run away with the number one spot, you'd want to do the same thing with like the top three websites on this list here. It would take a little bit of time, but you would eventually overtake this number one spot and grab all that traffic. So as you can see, this isn't like luck or anything like that. This is a method. It's a tried and true method. And the people that get up top here, they're onto that method, or their marketing company is. So just to recap, the first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page here. but you want them with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is citations. You want to be in at least, I'd say, 300 directories to really probably dominate this map pack area. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in and around the Raleigh area. Now, like I said at the beginning, you guys can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's cool. Or if you'd rather just book a discovery call with me, you can either reply back to this email or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Again, my name, yeah, like I said, my name is Steven. I'm just south of you, just outside of Fayetteville. But other than that, I appreciate your time, Jessica, and I hope you have a really good rest of your day and a happy Thanksgiving. Take care. Bye bye.